Hello everyone, it's Bubbles from venomfluidart. Hope you're enjoying the Fluid Art Express today and just watch the amazing Shan from ShanB Fluid Art. Amazing artist. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, I'm going to leave a link in my description so you can head on over there and just hit that button. Promise you won't be disappointed. So, today I have this fabulous 14 by 10 inch MDF oval shape that's been kindly donated by the lovely Wombat as usual.
I donated it?
Yeah, I stole it, so mine, fighters keepers.
Wow.
So I thought today, I've been swiping for a little while, so I thought I might check out whether I've still got my bloom mojo. And the lovely George, as you can see, the state of my lovely George, is feeling a bit lonely and needs a turn. So today is the day. But I am going to get away with 2 swipes. 2 swipes.
Cheating.
No, not necessarily. So, and yes, before you all say it, it's Kin Gold, Eye Candy, my favourite CA at the moment. I was going to Okinawa Blue at them for a little bit there, but it lasted a week and the King Gold's back. So what I'm going to do is just do 2 little simple swipes either side. Nothing too tricky. That will do her. And then I'm just going to spin it around. So I'm very partial to swiping that way. You know, works for me. We roll with it. And I'm just going to load up the palette knife again. I love this King Gold. It really does rock my world. And when you get that CA mixed just right, as the lovely Wombat did, shows you how to do it. Video 205. Definitely one to watch. You get these crazy cool cells. Something so simple, but gives such an awesome, awesome effect. Elegance without a lot of trouble. So, we'll just wipe that palette knife swab my shirt. That'll do. Okay, now. Yeah, no wonder my shirts end up like cardboard, I tell you. I lose the paper towel, turn around and go, shirt looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do, we are going to do a bloom in the centre. Excuse me. Still that really dry jaw joint. It'll go away eventually. So, now I've just got a little bit of Pebeo, and it's just a red. Shouldn't say just a red because the Pebeo range is just amazing. I'm not sure whether this one's the Pebeo red blue or it's just a red.
Pebeo red blue.
Yeah.
Red violet.
Red violet, that is the one. Thank you, Guru. I was sort of looking under this light because it is dark in here tonight. And I couldn't quite tell. But I do love a little bit of shoe paint in a bloom. Always just makes them cells stick like glue. So that's going to be our first one. Now what I got, oh excuse me, so sorry. Now we've got another eye candy, or first eye candy of the night. Well, not really, because technically the King Gold is an eye candy in my CA. So now we're going to go with Senshi Red, because it rocks my world. Like, just check it. Look, hang on, I'll stop that. Extreme close up. Yeah. You love it. I know you do. Gorgeous colour in it. I'm in love with it. Absolutely in love with it. So we got, yeah, we'll put a little bit more. Yeah, that's enough. Okie dokie. What are you laughing at me for? It's me with this Senshi Red, isn't it?
Yes.
Makes you giggle every time. I'm like a little kid.
Senshi Red and King Gold.
Gots to have more. Firebird Red by Eye Candy. Let's bring that out to play. Now this was Senshi. Wow. Very cool, guys. If you're out there buying your first eye candies, Firebird Red with Senshi Red, and also a little bit of cherry red in the mixed, it is a divine, absolutely divine colour palette. Trust me, you won't regret it. Would I leave you astray? Yeah, probably, but anyway, you'll see at the end. Does look cool. Now, I've got a stupid cough again. We have a really cool custom orange. Now, I think this originally started its life, by the look of it, as arc orange. Am I correct, or is it going to be, thanks for playing?
It actually did start off as arc orange.
Hey, go Bubbles! Seeing through Wombat's disguise colours. But no, the way he's made that, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's another one of them ones where sunsets are made of this. Such beauty. So let's put a bit of that down. Anything with oranges, it can look absolutely stunning. But you gotta know when enough's enough, or you're not going to see anything else.
Ask Shannon.
Once you... Oh, sorry.
My awesome sister from another mister loves that orange. Don't you, Shan?
So now, going to avoid that question for Shan, and we're going to go to copper, because I know Shan likes coppers. There you go, darling. Just ignore the wombat. So, oh, and I love this copper. I don't know what it's called, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out later, and if anyone wants to know, I can either put it in my description, or Wombat can kindly go hunt the shelf right now and let me know, because it's really a gorgeous copper.
That, my dear, is penny copper.
Penny copper by Eye Candy, there we go. Because I used to always use Pearlex. I used to call it dirty copper.
Yes.
And it was actually...
Not.
Nox. It was actually Nox, but yeah, I called it dirty copper. But this has taken over that for me because it's just really cool. So, sorry Pearlex, you've been replaced. Eye Candy stepped it up with a really cool colour. Now, this one is just a Pebeo yellow. So, another tube paint to stick on the top. So, that way I got a tube paint underneath. And one on the top. A little bit where our CA is going to sit most there. That way, if you stick your tube paint too in the middle, and you're a little bit slower as you're learning to work with blooms, it's not going to let your CA sink as quick on you. So, pretty cool tip and trick there. I learnt that the hard way. Happy to share it now. So I think we'll put down, this is a really cool colour. Now this colour, you actually look at it in the tub, and first time I seen it, I went, it's alright. So this is the Cherry Red by Eye Candy. And so I mean, you sort of look at it and go, yeah. But when you see what it does with other colours, you go, oh yeah, happy dance. Very cool. Very, very cool. If I got a chance to sprinkle this down, I'm doing it every time. So... Alright, that might do us on that one. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our Senshi Red. Because I think what's going to look really cool is if we just add a drop of the Senshi Red in the centre of the bloom. If I don't stick my paper towel in my swipe I just did. That's all good. We're going to spin it out anyway. Don't worry. So, you need to stop laughing at me, Mr. Wombat. Just shush. Alright, so, there we go. Lovely. Now, let's grab our CA out. Might get rid of some of these little pesky bubbles. Not that I ever think bubbles are pesky. They're named after me. Can't be that bad, right? Unless I'm deciding to be bad girl bubbles, then it's another story. Alright, so now we'll get our CA out. One good puddle. Give it a little mix up. Make sure all that goodness is everywhere through it. Now I think that looks pretty good. So you got to remember, if you're blowing out by mouth, probably would have used half of that. With the mini blower, that looks pretty good to me. Always need more. Aim for the center. We've got takeoff. Now what I did there, we can fix that. We got this, people. Walking the paint. Now. And that's the thing with a mini blower. Really temperamental little friend while you're learning what you can get away with. That might be alright, you know. Really don't like that little bit there. It's showing me that I buggered up. But let's just see what happens when we spin it out. She might be A-okay. So, I am going to first tie my shoelaces. Someone's going to do it. Rock my world, people. Let me know. So, loop, scoop and swoop. Nice and simple. Anyone can do it and gives you a really cool effect when you spin around. Trust me. Give it a go. All right. Okie dokie. Let's just have a look at this here. Few little patterns around the edges just to break up that CA. Nothing special, just a little bit of a loop and swoop. Come down to this side. I think we're just about ready to give her a spin. Oh, just that bit. We don't like that. Alright. Let's give her a spin. Love how that gold CA looks. Doesn't that look crazy cool? Yeah, look at that. Very cool. Give it a go if you get the chance. Especially something this size, if you're worried that, you know, your bloom's not going to go all the way to your edges. Just add some CA swipes to the edges. Sells all the way. Can't go wrong. Alright, let's get this moving. So I must say on this one too, I had sort of like a weird pillow on this one. Because it wasn't really a full floating pillow. I just more or less did a few spirals of pillow paint. So it wasn't super thick. But it was just enough so I could glide the CA swipe over the top. Tell you what, I think my bugger up's looking alright there. Look at them crazy cool cells we're getting. See, sometimes if you muck up with that mini blower, it's no big deal. Sometimes it can work in your favour. A happy accident. I think one more spin. Now we're at our halfway mark, so I can see I've still got a little bit of paint movement going on there. so while you've still got that little bit of paint movement, if there's anything you're not happy with, now is definitely the time to pop her up. So I'll give you a bit of... They look really cool themselves, don't they? Look how cool that gold CA come out. Alright, so... Swipe around the bottom there. So this is your chance, if there's anything you just want to tidy up and make it look a little bit more defined, because you've already spun off the heavier part of the pillow, by going in and embellishing now, realistically what you put in now will stay really nicely defined because it hasn't got as much pillow paint to travel it away. Probably the best way I can sort of describe what I'm thinking there. And that way you sort of keep your real defined lines you want. Alright. I actually quite like that bit now. How's it go when stuff-ups go right? Woohoo! Winning. Just makes your day, doesn't it? Alright. So, I'm thinking that might be it for her, and we'll give her that last spin out, because I sort of don't think I want to touch any of that gold. And I think I just want to spin her out and leave her alone. Be happy with what I have. So let's give her another spin. So I just want to make sure that I've got rid of all that excess paint. As I said, I didn't have really a thick pillow, but you still really want to make sure it's spun out enough so you don't come back in a few days and them cracks of death are there. Because that just, it upsets your happy dance. It really does. No one deserves that. So just take the extra time, have a look. Oh yeah. Sorry, got excited, but I'm happy with that. It's the second time I've tried it on one of these ovals, so that's pretty darn cool. So what I will do, I'm going to pop this up. And as my amazing friend Nathan from the Fine Art of Distraction has taught me, always wipe your bottom, people. That is what Nathan is really famous for saying, and he couldn't be any truer. So we're going to make him proud today. Wipe our bottom properly.
There's no one likes a dirty bum.
No, he taught us well. Definitely taught us well. Amazing man. If you haven't, go check out his channel. You won't regret it. Alright, let's get rid of these last minute pesky bubbles. As I say, not that pesky because they're after me. So what I'll do for you now, guys, I'll get my amazing cameraman and better half Wombat to give you a close-up of this one. And after that, that will be it for me this week. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Something different and something so you can see that you don't have to use a lot of colour in the middle on a piece this size. And if you do try a bloom on something this size and your cells don't go far enough, just get out a CA swipe. Like, fixed. Problem solved. So next up after me today, we have the amazing, my big brother Tony, the hippy dippy painter man, and possibly his amazing wife, my big sis Kat. And I'm sure they've got an amazing adventure for you to see today with Buster the Crab. He's always around. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'm sure I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it.